guys, it's me, just Jane, and you could just call me Jane, and I'm back with another video. With this video, I will be showing you guys my tutorial of how I updated my phone, what kind of customization I use, notable features that I figured out. Not all of them, of course, but they're ones that I find useful. There's a lot more, so I definitely recommend that you check out other videos after this. So let's just get into it. The first feature that I really love is the mirror front camera. Go to settings, go to camera, and then turn on mirror front camera. Basically, when you take pictures, it stays the same. So if you take a picture like this, it will show up like this instead of showing up like the opposite, which I always hated that. So I'm so happy that Apple just fixed it, you know? Like, I'm very happy. Make sure to turn that on because it's great. Also in camera, make sure to turn on prioritize faster shootings. It basically takes pictures a little bit quicker, so when you were to press the button, it would kind of have a little bit of delay, but now it's like that much faster. So you might not notice the big difference. I really don't notice a big difference, but at the same time, why not just do it? Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna help me in the long run, you know? In Safari, the 2A, capital and lowercase, you can press on that and it will translate an entire page. Keep in mind, translating doesn't mean it's gonna be the exact thing, because not every language has a direct translation for another, so you might not get some of this stuff because it might sound weird in your language, but you know, it's just very helpful. For iMessage, you can pin up to 9 different texting conversations at the very top of your thing, so they will be prioritized and they will just be kept up there. And group chats can be included, so it's not just like texting one person, it could be group chats that you put up there. And now in group chats, you could also change the name and the photo icon, which I don't think you were able to change the photo icon before. I think you could change the name before, but now you can change the photo icon. In terms of storage, which I struggle with because now since I started YouTube, I have a lot more stuff on my phone, so I can't exactly do everything on my phone, so this was very helpful for me. You could add more storage to your phone by taking away certain apps but not deleting them. Let me explain. So if you were to select an app just like how you would for deleting or moving something to edit the home screen, you can press the minus sign and it will give you an option: delete app or add to app library. App library can be found all the way to the right of your phone. If you just keep swiping that way, it will be kept there. Its data will be stored, but it won't keep taking up storage in your phone. So that's very helpful, especially in the summer. If you have school apps that you use and you don't use them anymore for the summer, you can get rid of them for now. So you don't have to worry about it taking up too much storage. If you're someone who's not antisocial but kind of awkward and doesn't always like to talk to people, this is great. Incoming calls, incoming FaceTimes, they'll only show up at the very top part of your phone. I'm pretty sure you've noticed by now because I'm pretty sure you probably called someone if you have an Apple product, so I'm pretty sure. Basically, you can like ignore the call by swiping on it and swiping up, and you could see that you're ignoring the call because in the top left of your phone, there will be a little phone icon that just moves around, showing that the call, like they're trying to still call you, but you didn't hang up. They can't see that you hung up because you didn't hang up yet. So you could ignore them and they won't know. And it doesn't take up the entire screen, so you can go to other apps while you're ignoring them. It doesn't get any better than that. Speaking of FaceTime, they've also added the picture-in-picture feature. Make sure you go turn that on in FaceTime. You could be on FaceTime with someone, but if you move out of the FaceTime app, it doesn't put you on pause, so you could still see the person's face and they could still see your face. So it's so much more helpful. But you can go back on pause by selecting the actual image of the person on the FaceTime, moving it out of the screen to the next screen, and that puts you on pause. However, you can always just bring it back and then you're not on pause anymore. I think picture-in-picture also applies to certain streaming websites, apps like YouTube, I think. Because before, I don't think I was able to do that. Or maybe my phone was just slow. I don't know. Okay, now to get into the fun stuff, the customization and how I customized it. Keep in mind, I'm only using a couple of things. I use Widgetsmith. At first, I used photo widgets, but then I deleted it because it really didn't add anything for me personally, because I did not change the icons of anything. But you could definitely try that out and try to make everything monochrome or just change the picture to match whatever you're going for. However, I'd just be very confused if I did that because I would look for my school apps and be late to every class, so I just can't do that. I also use motivation, just because every once in a while, you know, like I just want to hear something positive, you know, like it makes me feel special. You could also download Hey Weather. It tells you the weather and you could display it, and you could also change the color of it using color widgets. Using color widgets allows you to color different things. I don't know if it includes apps, but I'm pretty sure it does. If not, it's just allows you to color different widgets. So that's really cute. You know, it helps everything be cohesive if that's what you're going for. Okay, so I'm just gonna preview all the different photos I picked out. I got all of these from Pinterest. So I got main colors being black and white, red, yellow, green, blue, violet. You know, from cartoon characters to anime characters to people in real life and artists that I support and love. So it's a lot. Oh yeah, and this is what my iPhone looked like before I changed it. Really embarrassing. Just kidding. It was actually kind of decent, but since the update came out, you know, I'm like, am I gonna follow this trend or am I just gonna leave it alone? I wanted to leave it alone, but then I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I did it. I'll show you guys how I did the motivation app. I went into it and then I selected what kind of motivational things I want to hear every once in a while, and I set a timer for it. So I picked self-esteem and inspiration, pressed go. It prompted me to buy it and upgrade. So I said no, because no, I am no. Who do you think I am? So after I did that, I set the timer to send me positive things from 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. And then I also set it to be 10 times a day showing up. So a lot of the times when I go through my phone, like swiping by, it will keep changing, like where I displayed it later on, which you'll see. Don't worry. So it will change every once in a while, and it'll send me little notifications when I'm doing homework or something. And you know, that really gets me through my homework times. I needed that. Oh my gosh. Some of it hits too home, but you know, I kind of need it. Okay, so now I'm going to split the apps apart by color, just color coordinating them, like I said, red, yellow, green, blue, violet, all that stuff. And then if it overlaps some, then I'll have some match up, even if it's not exact, just to make sure that it fits how it looks, you know, like black and white, some of it's gray or more neutral tones, just because it fits better than it would have in, I don't know, violet. Like I said before, you could add the photo widget if you want to customize more stuff, and if you want to customize your widgets and change it and all, and just make it more of a cohesive color scheme, or if you want to change the photos, depending on which one you want to use, color widget or photo widget, pick your poison. It's your life, do what you want. Okay, so this is the halfway point. Super cute, looking good so far. Oh, also, since how I mentioned before about moving stuff to app library, I decided to move something to the app library because I absolutely hate this app. I hate it. I don't use it that often anymore this year, so I'm just like, leave. Why are you here? No, seriously. I said, why are you here? I was channeling Flo Millie all the way. I decided to move it to the app library because just in case my Spanish teacher tries to say, hey, maybe you should try to go through Duolingo. And as you can see, it's still there. I could access it by going to the very end. Perfectly fine, nothing bad happened. Calm down. So this is basically how it comes along. Like I said, I already split it up, took it out of its folders just because I wanted it to be more flowy instead of like all contained. And I'm starting to figure out how to remember where I put my apps, especially since I had it coordinated from color and from like what I use it for. More fun stuff was in a certain place, and then more work stuff was in a different place. But now they're all kind of together, so I'm struggling, but you know, I'll get there. And now, actually, since I skipped over it earlier, I'm going to tell you right now how I added the widgets. You go to Widgetsmith, you press on whatever one you want, small, medium, or large, and then you could add multiple ones. Like, I don't know if there's a limit. I haven't seen a limit, so I think it's kind of infinite right now. I don't know. It hasn't really said, so I assume that it's infinite. You know, a little infinite. Not a lot, but a little. I go into that and then I select it, and if I want to change it, if I want to rename it, I can easily do that at the top. And then the way you put it in is once you save it, you go back out, you select on an app as if you're going to delete it. You don't delete it. You go to the very top, to the top left, I think, and then you press the plus sign, and then you add a widget, and then it shows up. And you might say, ew, this is the wrong one. I didn't want this one. Well, press done, and then select the widget, and then wait for it to start shaking, you know, and then you press edit widget, and then you can change it to the one. This is why you should rename them, just because when I was doing it, I could not remember which one was which. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm like, I'm looking for Megan Thee Stallion. Where is she? Where did she go? I was so confused. So please rename them. You don't have to name it the entire thing that you have. It just like something that will get you to remember, oh, this is it. So I just press that, you know? Super simple, super cute, and it gets the job done. And now once again, just a rundown of what I had. Death the Kid, Norman, Sokka's drawing from Avatar. If you watch that show, thank you. You're a great person. I had Todoroki, I had Kirishima, I had Naruto, I had Pikachu, I had Jake the dog from Adventure Time. He was my favorite character the whole time. Young Midoriya. I had Toph on the next one because as you could see, the green kind of ran over, but I didn't really mind it. I actually kind of liked it. And then I had Teenage Bubbles, Trap Bunny Bubbles, aka PP Cocaine. You should listen to her. And then I had Pocoyo because I really like that show. Like, come on, please tell me you at least remember one scene. Like, you don't have to know everything. Just come on. I hope it brings back memories for you. And then BTS and Megan Thee Stallion, of course. At the end of the video now. This is how I did it. Like I said, I just showed like quick tutorials and all. You could use your Widgetsmith to get calendars, to pick up photos, like and import photos or whatever you wanted. Use it for weather stuff, and you can change the color, change the pattern, making sure that it fits whatever you're going for. Just do what you want. This is time to customize. Yeah, this really was a tutorial of how I did it. If you have any requests, please let me know, because then I'll upload another video like following up with that, trying to figure it out, because like I said, there's a lot that came with this app. That came with this update. Definitely please watch those other videos about the new features, about other ways to customize it, because you never know, maybe I didn't say everything, because I really didn't, but this is stuff that applies to me and I hope helps you. But if you needed more, you could definitely ask me, or you could check out other videos. So thank you for watching.